Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be playing some Dragon Quest XI. 2 streams in one night. That's right, take 2 streams in one night. Because I'm too lazy to edit videos to put them on YouTube. So instead, we do 2 streams in one night. So, Dragon Quest XI. I have played a little bit of this in the past, like well, not a long time ago. It hasn't been out that long. But about a year ago, I bought it. And played probably about 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, somewhere around there. And then just, like, never went back to it. Because then I found out it's like a 60-hour long game. And I figured that's never going to happen. But I did want to find a game that was nice, calm, relaxing, after Bennett Foddy's getting over it. So, yeah, I played 9 hours and 13 minutes, apparently. Bleh. Nope. How do you go back? How do you go back? The Draconian quest. So you can do like a super hard quest. So if anybody's familiar with Dragon Ball Z, one of the things that appealed to me about this game is the animation and all of the character art style and everything is done by the same animator that drew Dragon Ball Z. So you'll see as the game starts and gets going that the characters look very familiar to Dragon Ball Z. And the style of the entire game in general is very familiar. And I love it. Like, I love the idea of playing a game that is essentially like playing a live version of like an animated movie or a cartoon. That's always appealed to me. Like, one of my favorite PlayStation games when I had a PlayStation 4 was Ratchet and Clank. Because that's essentially what Ratchet and Clank is. It's like an animated game, animated show that you control, essentially. And that's kind of what this is, too. Sure, I don't know what I was supposed to be changing there or how it was supposed to look, but that looks good enough to me. Adventure log successfully created. Thank you, game. Thank you. How's everybody doing after the Bennett Foddy fiasco? I'm feeling a little stressed, to be honest. My hand, like, as much as I was just moving my thumb that entire time, my whole arm and hand and wrist just feels exhausted. You have gamer's thumb, not Nintendo thumb, no! That's the worst kind of thumb. He does not like storm clouds, apparently. Neither do any of them. Look, they're all running. They're running in fear. They hate storms. Just look at that. Just look at the graphics.
This child.
It's so great.
He is the one. There's the mark.
Get the keyboard out of the way before I press something on accident and reset the game. Where would I ever get the idea that that could happen? He wants the child. He will eat the child. Rain is cool. I'm here. Pradek, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Wait a second. Something changed. That doesn't look like the peaceful castle we were just looking at a second ago. I thought you said this game was relaxing. It is for me, not for them. These people are kind of getting a bad draw of the straw, if you will. But for me, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not being chased by a bunch of headless horsemen. I love the graphics. It's like, when is Vegeta gonna pop out of that bush and start screaming at somebody about being over 9,000? Could happen any second. What about emotionally? Nah, I don't care about any of these people. I don't know 'em. It's like I'm sitting back and watching a Studio Ghibli movie or something. Aw, the baby doesn't like rain.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too.
Prince of
However
Egypt.
it
Yeah,
is
very
so
similar.
You jolly one.
But sir, Gagagoo.
Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here.
Now he's gonna dip him in the water, and that baby will grow up to be invincible except for the heel.
Safe now, little fellow.
Oh, so majestic. Several years later. Castle Laputa? What is that? He's like, I just don't get it. How is that tree floating? Castle and castle in the sky. Oh, it's been a while since I watched
Thanks so
it.
much. You're a lifesaver.
I don't have to read the game. This is so nice.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony.
I know, just like you to do that. You're not winking back. That's rude, dude. But we can't read.
So it's finally here.
That's a
the
creepy
big
wink. Yeah, she held it a
day.
little while, huh?
I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
We? I was gonna watch you do it. Then you could just tell me what's up there. There's no sense in making both of us go. It's inefficient.
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way.
This conversation sounds so awkward, especially since it's so one-sided. Why isn't my guy talking? So her name is Asterisk. That's a
Come
pretty cool
on,
name if you ask
let's
me.
not keep her waiting.
Alright, Asterisk, let's go. Excuse me, that dress is a little short. This is a family game? Ah, yes, let's talk. Oh, I forgot, it's not all voiced. Hold on there, young bubby. Where do you think you're off to? You haven't been up to the tour yet, have you? It's back the other way, as you well know. I don't want to see you again till you've climbed it. What a rude guy. Don't tell me what to do with my life. I'm free to make my own decisions. Oh, so you and Gemma are all grown up already. I can remember you two little uns herring around the place causing trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies, it really does. I don't know why I gave him like a Scottish accent. I don't know what's up with that. Pack is pretty steep up on the tour, so be sure to watch your footing. But don't let that make you stick to the beaten track. Little detours are where you find all the fun stuff. Ha! 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 Oh, the symbols on the side of the tour represent the spirit of the land, you know. The spirit has always watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming-of-age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. I don't know why all these people have different accents. They're all from the same village. It's a weird game. So her name is, or is it just short enough? But the thing is, the name Asterisk can be shorted to Ass. I love the voices, yes, so immersive. You know, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps. Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press X and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use R to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. I'm not immersed. Like, in real life, there is no X or R. Oh, you already said that. You already said that. You already said that. You already said that. We've all been through it, you know. We've all climbed to the top of the tour. I remember it like it was yesterday. But I can't tell you what I found up there. No, that's something you'll just have to find out for yourselves. Like I said, that seems really inefficient. Why doesn't one villager go up there, save the time and work for everybody else?
You know, I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart. And to think you're all grown up already. Is that wedding bells I hear? Hee hee. Grandma, mind your own goddamn business. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will you? Now, Bubby, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear?
Might have ad-libbed one of those lines there. Did you just break the fourth wall, talking about X's and right sticks and whatnot?
Good luck, Bubby. I wish I was a grown-up like you. I can't wait to climb the tour.
You won't survive that long, kid. Sorry.
Bubby, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now, it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing Y and selecting Party Talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Just look at you, Bubby, my little boy, all grown up. Now be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think, you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are about to climb the tower together. Oh, and if ever you lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back.
All right. I'm running out of voices. I'm seriously impressed that you can do this many different voices. The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Ha ha!
Cool, just look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take the time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. It always does me the power of good.
Alright, you weirdo. Where'd you get your frickin' accent from?
Oh, dearie me. Where can that boy have got to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the tour on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. I hope he'd be the death of me, that one.
Ma'am, I'm pretty sure your kid is exactly that stupid. Someone hire this man as a voice actor. Your kid is precisely the exact amount of stupid it would require for him to make that decision.
Humble folk of cobblestone.
Hey, she has an
great
accent too.
land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Don't talk to me. I'm stoically silent all the time.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place.
That's kind of what I was
sending
wondering.
young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
Do myself a mischief. Who names her town after a form of rock?
Well, not to worry. Since you
There's
and
a
me
lot
were
of
born
rock
on
around.
the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
What? I was thinking you were my bodyguard. What are you
Come
talking
on,
about?
then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Bark, bark, though. Bark, bark. Jelly! No!
Monsters!
Wouldn't necessarily call those
They're
monsters,
coming
but
this way.
not the jelly. Like literally, all you would have to do is reach your arms out to either side of the group with 2 pieces of bread, just, and you just made yourself a sandwich. Not very dangerous, in my opinion. Yeah, get him. Dead.
Crikey.
They look like turnips. Blue jelly turnips. Gemma worriedly watches the battle. You know, you could help. Slime C is paralyzed with fear. Look at him, he's so scared. He's so scared and paralyzed, he couldn't even change his smile to a frown. That's how quickly he was paralyzed with fear. They're so cute. Why am I killing them? Look at them. They mean no harm. They're smiling. She loves
Little
death,
blighters,
dude.
aren't they?
She's like over here celebrating every death. Oh, treasure from the heavens. Medicinal herb.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy
Little.
hadn't been here to help me.
Literally all you would have had to do is like walk past them.
And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
I mean, what gave you that idea? The fact that we literally saw a cutscene with them coming out of the dingy cave? I can tell I'm gonna love this character. Why can't you be more like me and never talk or say anything? Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. You knew there was a treasure chest back here. They had to add something back here. Should just say monsters with the hard E that isn't consistent with her accent. Horrible voice acting. D rating at best. Unplayable. This game's completely unplayable. Woof woof. In case you weren't familiar, Cobblestone Village is where you came from. Cobblestone Tour is where you're going. Oh, a thank you sign. I never would have known. Which direction is which in this one direction pathway that goes uphill and downhill. Uninstall. Control C R. Alt F4. She just disappeared. She's disappeared. Looks so beautiful. Like I could literally just like put a screensaver on my computer of all the different set pieces of this game. Imagine being the one to accidentally discover that key binding. I don't know how anybody would even know that. I mean, obviously people know that key binding exists for the purposes of trolling, but I don't know how anybody would have found it originally. She's a witch burner! She turned me into a newt! More monsters! But I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try and surprise them. But I got better. Get close enough to a monster and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press A and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon. Great alliteration. Lowering their HP before battle has even begun. Why not try springing a preemptive attack on that slime over there? Preemptive! Oh, got him. You have to yell preemptive first, because that's how they do it in the movies. They always yell their intention to attack before they attack. You can't just sneak up and smack somebody without warning. That would be ridiculous. What kind of trash person does that? They're so happy. Weighty wallop with which weapon? The weighty wallop with your weighty weapon. Preemptive! I almost forgot to yell it. I'm gonna head out for the night. Good night, everyone. Night take. Thanks for joining. Hopefully it was a enjoyable stream with Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It. Can't talk. Oh, I forgot I can move around. Night take. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Blighters, aren't they?
Yeah. They're so happy and bouncy. I feel bad killing them. No, I don't. Because they would kill me without a moment's hesitation with their glaring smile. Look how evil they look. The most disgusting intentions. You can tell it lies behind that smile and those cold, hard eyes.
So proud of you.
Thanks. That means absolutely nothing to me. I learned Frizz, like the teacher from the Magic School Bus. Intense music. They're so silly.
Go on.
Gemma, like, you could pinch in anytime. Anytime. Good job, dog. Paralyze him with fear. Strike the fear of God into your opponents. Oh, fear of God. I meant fear of dog. Let's try it. Oh! That does twice as much damage as my regular attack. Why would I ever just regularly attack? Why don't I just always frizz everything? Look at this dude. He's got like a sewing needle for a weapon. Oh, smacked him. Needler. They do a dance. Like doing like a wave. Crumbs? Excuse me. My guy talked. He said, huh. Excellent impression. Yeah. Oh, so she does help. She gave me more magic so I can literally just frizz things constantly. Oh, medicinal herb, medicinal herb. I'm not gonna need those, okay? I'm never gonna die. We're not gonna follow the dog. We gotta go look. Gotta take the side paths and see what's over here. Ah, see? Never would have found these. Just straight up smashes him. He doesn't even care. 5 gold coins. I'm rich. Rich beyond my wildest dreams. Haha, I don't need to do this stupid tour anymore. I can go pay somebody else to do it for me. Hello? A chunk of copper ore. That's right, there's crafting in this game. I forgot about that. You can craft your own weapons. But the one downside to this game that I do not like is you don't actually see the changes on your character when you get new weapons or new armor. So it's extremely disappointing. So your character always has that exact same sword no matter what kind of weapon you make. It's kind of weird. I don't like games like that. I prefer the games where like whatever you get for your character actually reflects in real time in the game. Like new armor and stuff. I can see why they would do it with this game because...
Look at all this fog. Is this normal?
It's kind of like all hand-drawn, kind of, I guess, and it would be really difficult for them to hand-draw every single different combination of armor and weapon and everything else.
Help! Help me!
Ah, she's a really good ventriloquist. I didn't even see her mouth move.
What? Cole?
Let's see how long he'll just hold that stance. He's very scared. He's clearly extremely scared.
Quick! You have to help him!
I have to help him fight the ghost? Look at that bull haircut. It's a literal bull. Yeah, you literally just put a bull on top of his head and cut around it. What's the big deal?
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Yeah. Bright as always, Gemma. That fog with eyes, it's not fog with eyes at all. It's a monster. Some smogs draw near. They couldn't think of anything else. Just call them smogs. Can you hit smog with a fireball? Yes, you can. She's got a mouth on her. What'd she say? Oh, I'm almost dead.
Don't give up.
Well, thank you. You made yourself very useful just then. I appreciate that. Aw, poor Smog. Like, all of the characters in this game are so cutesy looking, it almost makes me feel bad for killing them. I like how his face actually changes when he's stunned. His face is just kind of twitching. Go on. Get him, go on. Ooh, yikes. Sorry.
Here you go.
Dead. Yay, we got him.
Phew.
Smogs are defeated. 40 experience points.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you.
Well, teaches you to be a dick, doesn't it?
But then those monsters appeared.
Karma, it'll get you every time, Cole. Life
What
lesson.
in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
Yeah, what she said. Do it, kid. Get out of here.
You saved my bacon.
Yeah, I told him.
again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
I don't, like, what is the accent? I feel like it's a combination of, like, 20 different ones.
Not far to the top now.
Ooh, she's smitten. So, the funny thing about this game is the star, like, the lead character's name is
We'd have to go
Hero.
and start raining, wouldn't
Like,
it?
whenever he's, like,
Come on,
a
let's
guest
go.
appearance in other games, he's spoken to as the hero. Like, that's what everybody calls him. It's Irish, I think. Gotta look. Ah, see, that's why you look. That's why you look. Found a piece of pink pine. 10 different types of items. I awarded myself by looking. I got an in-game achievement. Just these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Climb if you dare. You have to rhyme. Come on. Have to keep up with the pattern that we've had. This way to the top. Watch your step. If you fall, you'll go kerplep. There you go. Finished it. What? Ah! That was weird. It's like it started a cutscene and it just stopped. Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let the nerves get the better of you. I got nothing. I got nothing for that one. If you see an exclamation icon, move a little closer and press A when it changes to a little arrow in order to interact. Gotcha. Thank you, game, for telling me how to do what I've already done. Da-da-da-do-do-do. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. We're there.
Here we are at last.
Told you. At last, indeed. Push her off. Do it.
It's such a shame about the
End
weather.
it.
I was really looking forward to that view.
What do you mean? The view looks perfectly fine to me. Wink. Say it.
Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh?
Come on, man. Make your move. Don't you know this is what this is all about? This is that becoming a man moment. Everybody does it. That's why they always send you up in couples. Male and female. It's make
What was
out
that?
point. She talks a lot. Somebody's got to. My guy doesn't say a word. That is a fat bird. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I can't quite get there in time. Oh no! Her grip is slipping. I hope. Oh no! She's got herself into a mischief. I hope I don't fall and get myself into a mischief. Man, he's tatted up. He's like, I have to let you go now. I must fight. Fried chicken! KFC. This is how KFC was invented.
We're alive.
I like how he wears his belt. He just ties it.
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
It clearly has rivets and a buckle. And he's still like, nah, screw that. I'm just tying this shit. Oh, okay, he's got it riveted and tied. Interesting style.
Look, the mark on your hand.
She's quick on the uptake on everything, isn't she?
Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you.
We can worry about that later, as the sky literally opened up, glowed with the exact same mark that's on my hand, and struck death down to my enemies. We're just gonna put it aside and be like, we'll just think, we'll go back to that later. That's not a big deal.
Now,
It's completely
really
fine,
had
it's
better be
normal.
finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear.
Awkward.
Blessed are we since days of yore,
He's
let it
just
be
like,
so forevermore.
oh, they made the rain stop. They brought the sun. With their
Wow!
words, I
Look!
guess. It's not a human sacrifice that was needed after all. It was a sacrifice of words. It's so beautiful. I wish I could talk so I could express my emotions.
It just goes on and on and on.
It is very beautiful.
Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is.
Yep.
Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone?
I mean, you can tell Granddad. I have a feeling I'm not going to be telling much of anything to anyone.
They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
That's it? The game's over? Yep. That was the Dragon Quest. That chicken was actually the dragon. You might not have noticed, but that was actually a dragon. Needed to do a quick once-over, make sure we're not missing anything. Bubby and Gemma make their way back to the bottom. Aww, don't make me walk the entire thing. You're just going to teleport me? I actually appreciate it. Thank you, game, for respecting my time. Woof, woof, woof. How was that accent? Was that good? Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Feel like the dog is Russian. Oh, let me try again. Woof. Woof, woof. I don't know if that's a Russian woof or not. Woof, woof. Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Well, that's such a relief. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one, Bubby. And Gemma and Sandy, too, I guess. They didn't really do much of anything. Haha, that lightning was terrifying. Were you a lot alright up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So you did it. You've been to the top of the tour. Well, you'd better let the mayor know.
Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got on up there. Don't keep them waiting, will you?
I'm waiting for the right guy to give, like, Vegeta's voice. Be like, oh, Kakarot! When the lightning struck the tour, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. Yeah, why don't you jump off a cliff, you old man? Totally believable. It really captured his Russian heritage and his struggles with his cultural identity.
Woof, woof.
Yay, you're back, you're back. Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make your tea. Is this what these kids do all day for entertainment? What are you even looking at? Did you see us up there? Were we just little blue dots? Tell me all about it. Tell me what you saw. That lightning was scary. The sky flashed and there was this big bang, boom! Like British cannons. Black tea or green tea? Tea.
We're back safe and sound,
Let's see how close I was to getting this guy's voice.
Indeed you are, my dear.
Not bad. Not
Thank
bad.
the spirits for that.
Gotta be
When
black
we
tea.
saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
No, it's not haha, it's yeah. Bubby explains what happened on top of the door.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece.
I honestly find it kind of a weird decision to make every other character's voice dialogued except for the main character.
Well, there's no doubt.
But so many
about
games do
the
it, and I don't really
spirit of the
understand why.
land Was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
My granddad's trying to move in. Or I guess it's her
It was
granddad. Never mind.
wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Boom.
You're true Cobblestonians now.
Cobblestonians.
Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know.
Sure.
You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
Nah, I'll never do that,
I hope our
Granddad.
little
I'm staying here
ceremony has
forever.
opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there.
Why would I ever leave? I got everything I need right here.
Now,
A
it's
sweet
high time we
sword,
were heading back.
a cool
I'm
blue
sure
tunic.
your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Apparently my mother's name is Amber. I didn't even know that. I've ignored her
Come on,
my
you.
entire life. Never even knew her
Home
name.
time.
Wonder if she sees me as like her, like, I mean, I'm not gonna be rude, but I wonder if she sees me as like stupid, like a mute. Like she's like, come on you, let's get you home. God, I always gotta take care of you. Can't do anything for yourself, big dummy. Not that mutes are stupid, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. She sees me as like just dumb, just completely stupid. Coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. I'm an adult now! Weird, I don't look any different. So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live and all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones, you'll soon find your way back. Ooh, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. I like my feet right where they are, thank you. Notice to parents, the tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure they know not to play there. Oh, so now they're blaming the parent on that kid, huh? Bad parenting? I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. Getting a little into it there, dude. Grass isn't that delicious. It's amazing what you think about it, isn't it? That Yggdrasil, the world tree, has watched over Erdrea since the dawn of time. They say that the tree here has been around for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if that's true, but there's something special about it, right enough. Yeah, you old man. Always telling crazy stories. Look at my lovely horse. He's the loveliest horse in the whole village. Don't at me. Okay, I won't. Jeez. Curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Okay. Okay, here we go. Don't at me. Don't do it.
Alright, a little bird told me you and your mate Gemma went to the top of the old tour and back. You ain't a little boy no more, Bubby. You're a man. A big, beefy man. So here's some advice from one bloke to another. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they got, so make the most of it.
You're right. Right, I should. Thanks for the words of wisdom, Beefy. That's what they call him, Beefy. I'll always remember when you were little going fishing with old Chalky. You'd sit there for hours on that funny three-sided rock out by the falls, just the two of you. You would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper. I have heard that saying before, and I think it's just as dumb now as I have every other time I've ever heard it. Best Beefy voice ever. Alright, Bubby, what are you and Gemma up to, huh? We just got back from climbing the tower, and I gave myself a mischief. Ah, so that's where you've been, is it? Well, it's nice that you got to go up there together, huh? Yeah, nobody's really giving me any info here. Nobody, kind of a waste of time talking to all these people. Oh, look at these kids. They're having a good time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can jump? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're all kids now. Psych, I'm an adult. Get real, kids. Do something real with your life. People of Cobblestone, we must give thanks for our blessings every day. Come and say a prayer of gratitude at the church. No, I have things to do. Don't bother me with that junk. Well, well, if it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups, were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you, Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He is your granddad, after all. Her granddad's the mayor? A message from the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you're prepared. Oh, I'm prepared, old man. I got a sword and a dog. What's that book? Now that you've climbed the tower, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma are fully fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granddad, honestly. Everybody's always trying to force me to put a ring on it. I have grand adventures in mind that don't involve having a lady around all the time, alright? Gosh. What was the purpose of coming up here? Absolutely none. Nope. Nothing to interact with. Whee! Oh, I can fireman slide down it. Greatest game ever made, just off of that alone. Where's my house? I feel like I've been in every other building in the entire village. Just break his stuff. Who cares? He's just the mayor. What can he do? Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm gonna be big and tough just like you. You're kinda making me look bad here, dude. Kid's kinda looking up to you more than he ever looked up to me. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the club. There's a club? This is a cool village, dude. I want a grown-up club. You're my hero, Bubby. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you and Gemma got back safely. Actually, I didn't really care whether Gemma made it back or not. I'm just glad you did. Huh. Don't tell her I said that, though. Ooh, what kinds of things do they do in the club? Be adults and stuff? Like, I don't know. I hope we write, like, laundry lists and stuff. Like, what is that, anyway? Like, people always reference, like, oh, I've got a list as long as, like, a laundry list. You don't have to make a list of your laundry before you do it, people. You just go. You just go with your dirty laundry and you throw it in the damn machine. You don't have to list it out. Like, why did people ever do that? Like, did they list their items to make sure they weren't missing something? It's like, oh, 5 socks today.
Oh,
Let's make sure we don't lose one to the sock,
here's my
sock
little
leprechauns.
soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure.
You gotta scratch it out on the list afterwards and be
Look
like,
at you,
4
all
socks?
grown
God dang
up.
it, where did they keep going? That's a really great point, Googling it.
I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
How long the mystery of the missing sock from the laundry machine has been going on since olden days. They used to make laundry lists to keep track of all the socks they're losing. Try and
Quite the
track
opposite,
down
in
the
fact.
mystery of where they're
You
going.
would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tour, and I ended
I
up
gave
hanging
myself
onto
a
the edge of the
mischief.
cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
No big deal. That happens all the time.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me.
His parents never wondered why he had a strange mark on the back of his hand.
Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along.
So I was almost right. When you took your laundry to a commercial laundry establishment, you had to make a record of what you'd sent. This ensured both that you got back what you'd sent and what you paid for what got washed. And that is where the laundry list comes in. I still think it was secretly to track all the missing socks over time. It was like a government
Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to
government
have a little
investigation
talk.
going on secretly with all the professional laundromats going, we need to find out what's happening to all of these missing socks. I need laundry lists of every single customer who comes in here.
Here.
The FBI was
This
all over it.
belongs to you.
How many people have taken their laundry to a commercial laundry establishment? A lot of people do. Like on Seinfeld, they used to do that all the time. They'd take their stuff to the laundromat, or the,
Your grandfather
what do they call
asked
it?
me to
Not
give
the
you it
laundromat.
once you'd come of age and climbed the tour.
People do it with their suits. You take it to the cleaner. Yeah, you take it to the cleaner, and he puts it in a nice fancy bag, which would just piss me off. I'm like, I don't need a bag every time I bring my clothes to you, okay? What do I do with these bags? I just got a pile of frickin' bags that I'm never gonna use. Site said it was mostly in the
Truth
19th
is,
century when washing
there's
machines
something
first started
I've been
becoming
keeping a
popular, but
secret
were
all
still
these years.
expensive.
Something I've never told another soul in the village.
They give you a ticket, not a list. Oh, she's got a secret. Nobody likes you.
How
Oh.
can I put this now?
The
Well,
whole village thinks
he
you're
said
stupid.
you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
I'm a god. Friends don't keep secrets.
What?
He does not look surprised.
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king.
Necklace?
He seemed
Oh,
to think that
the
if you
gem.
did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder.
Luminary? His eyebrows did raise 1 centimeter. That's about as
Anyway,
much emotion
the
as you'll
long
ever
and
see
short
out of him.
it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
It's like they get a really good animator to make the characters, and like he must have like felt really like gypped making the main character because they were like, just draw his face, then never let it change ever. It's like, yeah, but
Crikey.
no, don't ever let his face change. Don't even let him open his mouth. He's not going to say anything. He has no
Well,
reason to
I
open
can't
his
stop
mouth.
you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
It's like every other character is so animated in their facial expressions, and he's just like, you're actually a reincarnated god. Bubby tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his upcoming trip. Eventually, dun dun dun. Give me food, man. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. Night air always does me a power of good. What is it with these people and power? Everything's got to give them a power of something. Go to sleep, Bubby. Get in your bed and sleep. Close your eyes. Haven't even tried. You laid down for 5 seconds, then you came out and said, I can't sleep. I know your tricks. Like, you literally laid down as slowly as you possibly could. And the second a hair on the back of your head touched the pillow, you were like, God, I can't sleep. Dang it. You got up and came downstairs. It's exactly real life right there. You're an adult now, Bubby. You're not supposed to do that anymore. That's kid stuff. I must find the pink circle on the map. Apparently she couldn't sleep either.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh?
That's what I just said. Don't copy me. You're an adult and you can't sleep, you just drink wine.
You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know,
Well, if you could keep better track of your damn scarf,
we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone.
things could change for me. But no, I have to waste every ounce of every one of my days chasing your damn scarf.
That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
That kind of makes you feel a little bad about wasting my potential making me chase your scarf around all day every day, doesn't it? I could be off doing great godly things. Instead, I'm sitting here worrying about your damn scarf. You must not have melatonin gummies in tour.
I remember the story my granddad told me.
It's Cobblestonia.
Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day.
Yeah, it just happened like 5 hours ago on the top of the mountain.
When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
But if I'm...
That's his star, right there.
Well, that story is obviously funk because I'm the reincarnated luminary. If he's reincarnated, he can't be on Earth and still a star watching over us at the same time. Your dad's full of crock.
How can you be the luminary too?
I called
I
it.
just don't get
See,
it.
she doesn't. She just her entire life is just crushed in a moment of realization. She's like, he can't be lying to me, but they can't be lying to me about you being the luminary too either.
I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand. Really, I do.
I'm not so
Listen,
sure you do,
we
though.
should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
Yeah, it probably will be. There'll be
Goodbye,
whispers.
old friend.
There'll be rumors. Exhausted after his long day, Bubby finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. ... Why was she crying? Like, it's not like I'm going away forever. Unless she knows something I don't. She turns around, she has like an undead zombie face. It's a horrible nightmare. Hi, Mom!
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather was
Wasn't I wearing blue before? Now I have a purple. Is that my
You won't
adult
forget him, will
suit
you?
now?
He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse
The
than try
pride
to be
of the
like him.
village.
Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these
He is
things.
dressing a little bit more regal now, yeah. Maybe he's like,
Oh,
excuse
by
me,
the
mother.
way, I've popped
Do
into
not
the money
talk
I
to the
saved
luminary
for
about
being
such
very
trivial
happy.
things.
Don't
I
spend
must
it
be
all
off.
At once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure.
Oh, mama. You lowly
Don't take
civilians.
too long. The
You
whole
talk about the most
village is
silly
turning out
things.
To wave you off.
Like, I literally think that if I heard news like that, it would just instantly affect me. Like, my mind would just, like, snap, and I'd be like, oh, really? I'm a luminary, you say? Like, everything would just seem so trivial. They'd be like, no, but you really do have to go to work tomorrow. Do I? Maybe you didn't hear the news. I am a luminary. They'd be like, yeah, but you have bills. I'm like, do I? A luminary has bills now. Silly. I heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you, just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down this slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off. Yes. Dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young Bubby! You came along just at the right time. I've got a favor to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad. You know, messing around as you do. Beat him a little bit, you know, walloped him across the face once or twice. Well, anyway, he's got this flurry feather that he loves, and well, fool that I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. And you really shouldn't be climbing on random people's shed roofs without asking. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. The man wants you to retrieve his son's flurry feather from the roof of your shed. You've been asked to undertake a quest. Will you, the luminary, acquiesce to such a silly request? I suppose. I knew you'd help me out. You always paid attention to what the priest said in church. You know, that stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow and no mistake. Now, there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry on over to your shed. I'm sure you've climbed onto your fair share of roofs, but just find something to clamber on to impress B to jump up there. B? Where's B? Once you've found that flurry feather, bring it back here and I'll see if I can't give you a little something in return. Best of luck! Bubby accepts the People's Friend quest. I like how he asks the luminary of all people to do a menial, trivial task for him as a favor, and as soon as I agree to it, he's like, well, hurry on! Go on, it's right over there on your roof, go! Go, now! Now would be a good time for you to do this thing for me. Wasting the luminary's time with such trivial matters. What it must be like to be a lowly person like him, not worried about a thing in the world except silly feathers. Wait, what? Is Bubby choosing to be the nice guy in this game? I mean, I need experience. Literally the only reason I agree to do any side quests in any game. I don't care about them, I just need the experience. Give me my experience, sucker. There you are, Bubby. It looks like you've got the feather. Would you mind letting me have it? No, actually, I quite like this feather. It's very, very dashing. I wonder what happens if you say no. Hey, what are you playing at? Do I really have to remind you again about all the stuff the priest is always saying about being kind to others? Jackwad, give me my damn feather. Bubby hands over the flurry feather. Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something in return. Bubby receives a sleeping hibiscus. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head, just like the one that was above my head. It's actually really weird. I don't know where it came from. I mean, or how you have a B button. But hey, don't worry about that. Listen to what they have to say and see if you can do anything to help. It always pays to be kind to others. But Don't feel that just because someone shared their woes with you, you have to help them. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace, or if you're not sure what to do next. Anyways, thanks again, Bubby. Now that I've explained to you literally how to play a game, I really owe you one. Now just remember, whatever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others, and you'll do just fine. You returned the flurry feather to the man in Cobblestone so that his son could once again enjoy days filled with feathery fun. If you had a good time on your little errand, you can continue helping people out by speaking to anyone you meet on your adventures with a purple speech bubble above their head. Quest complete. Wow, game. Thanks for telling me how to play a video game. I appreciate it. My time is well spent. You said to go to the shop, right? So selfish. You do seem to have a bit of a holier-than-thou attitude about it. Well, I am the Luminary. What can you expect of such a being? I don't even know what it's like being a lowly mortal. Like 5 minutes after he learns he's the Luminary. It's like, must be a weird life living as a regular person. So you're leaving good old Cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you've got all the essentials before you set off. Welcome, valued customer. How can I serve you? It was a weird order. Probably should have started with that first and then made small talk. What would you like to buy? And from now on, anytime I come back to the town, you're going to address me as the Luminary, by the way. Simple strip of cloth that provides a modest amount of protection for the head. 1 defense. 7 defense. I like that better. Yes, I would like to buy this, please. A set of Wayfarer's clothes. 70 gold coins, please. Shore's Rain. Yes? Ah, it is equipped. You would never know that looking at me, but it is indeed equipped. I feel like 1 defense for 45 gold does not add up. It doesn't sound like it's a very good investment. Pot lid. Medicinal herb. I mean, I'll take a couple of these. I mean, you got 7? You only got 7? Oh no, number owned 7. Let's make it around 10. 24 gold, that's trivial for me, don't worry about it. Take all my gold. I'll make more soon enough. Come again anytime. This Luminary thing seems like it's really going to Bubby's head. Absolutely, I don't even know what a Luminary can do. Not sure it's all that great. I mean, I can part the skies and make lightning strike my enemies. If that's not enough, I don't know what is. Be sure to do some shopping before you go. I'd recommend stopping up on medicinal herbs. Well, good thing I just did. If you get hurt from too much fighting, you can use them to heal yourself. Wouldn't go anywhere without at least a couple if I were you. About 10, old man. You ever had 10? Nah. Alright, let me go, please.
Hey, where do you think you're going, Bubby? Everyone's waiting for you up at the north entrance.
I was trying to sneak out without them knowing. This is not the north entrance, is it? Does not appear to be so. Can you, or do you just think you can and some god is messing with you? Oh, pish posh. That's a thing that fancy people say. Pish posh. Can I run? Is there? Oh, there's a run button. Now we're making some progress. It just keeps jars of copper ore lying around. And gold coins. Someone just left a barrel full of gold coins laying around. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Thank you for not dying. The northern entrance, huh? I'm guessing that would be north. Hello, your horses are blocking my way? Sorry, Bubby, the old fellers here are busy eating their beloved grass. I don't think they'll be moving anytime soon. Oh, I see them. They're waiting over here. Ah, yes. Yes, your Luminary is on the way. Don't worry about it. go in the church first. We haven't explored the church yet. So you are setting out into the world, my child. Perhaps a little prayer before you depart. How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? I would like to confess. Confess to me all that you have done, child, that I might record it in an adventure log. Is that what you do in confessions? This whole time I never knew. Into which adventure log do you wish me to record your confessions? Saving adventure log, do not exit the game. It's a really weird thing for you to say to me, priest. I'm not sure how to take that. I have successfully recorded your adventure log. Do you intend to continue on your adventure at this point, my child? These are really weird words you're telling me. I'm not sure how to take it. May the holy powers blah blah blah. I don't know how I would feel if I went to a priest at a church and he was like, I have saved your progress, my child. Now go. Would you like to continue your path, or would you like to just stop? What happens if I just stop? I heard you're going all the way to Heliodor. Can I come with you? Please? Please? Fine. I suppose I am a bit young still. Well, be careful. It's a long journey. My dad says you have to head north and just keep going. And he says it's full of all kinds of people, way more than you see in Cobblestone. I can't wait to grow up and see it for myself. Well, you're not a luminary, kid, so you'll probably never leave this podunk town. See ya. I can't believe you're leaving us so soon. Well, make sure you stock up on items and weapons. Oh, and remember, there's no point just carrying equipment around with you. Make sure you equip it. Just because you're setting out on a journey, that doesn't mean you can't pop home for a visit whenever you like. If you ever get hurt or you're in need of a rest, there's no place like home. That's what I always say. I'm sure your comfy old bed will always be waiting for you. Have to equip your equipment? Ghastly. I don't know much about fighting, but I've heard that the best way to get big and strong is to wallop lots of monsters and build up your experience. But if you realize you picked a fight with a monster that's tougher than you, there's no shame in running away. Experience? What is this? So this is it. My little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So, ready? Yep. Well, off you go then. I mean, I think I said goodbye to everybody I care about.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish
So
your
ready.
grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become.
Thank you, I guess.
To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone.
I'm sorry, what was that? What was that flow thing?
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things.
Yes, it is quite interesting, isn't it, old man?
You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness.
What do you mean was, old man? Didn't you hear? I am the luminary.
We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? Ha, I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say.
If I had any control over my power to part the heavens and strike my enemies, I'd say I'd be quite tempted.
Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh?
You could say it's
If he
illuminating.
finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Old man, you test my patience.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
I'm literally gonna put this place on the map.
No, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I?
You were joking about my lineage and my royalty, I believe.
Ah, yes. Now, The fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine.
Now he finally says something I understand. Simple country folk indeed.
But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Bubby receives the map of Erdrea. Ah yes, a fine stallion worthy of such a luminary as myself.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure I'm the pride of Cobblestone.
You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
Follow your nose, wherever it goes.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Mom, you're embarrassing the luminary, God. Goodbye, I hope to never see any of you again. Thank you for raising me, barely.
Wait!
If you can call the life we've lived a living.
Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Ah, a gift for the royal man.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots
Everyone
of
else pay
monsters
attention,
where you're
take
going.
notes.
Be sure to keep it close, won't you?
This is how you actually appreciate royalty.
I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you?
I'm sorry, to forget who? Who are you? Gemma? Yeah, Gemma? Is it? Oh.
Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Oh, that arrogance. Don't forget Gemma, and don't forget Grill. We'll never forget Grill. We will see Grill again one day. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping right back to your side. Ha ha! Need a horse? Nay bother! Are you gonna tell me exactly what that thing just told me?
Ah, Bubby! There you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses and maps too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here?
He literally is just gonna tell me exactly what I just saw.
Well, if you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop out of nowhere, just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. And what if you're lost as well as tired? Easy! Just press X to take a look at your map. What's more, pressing A once you've got your map open will allow you to access all sorts of useful information. I'm sure all of this is written in the list of traveler's tips in your pack there, but you can't go over those things too often.
Thank you, kind sir, and I hope I never see your face again. Onward! Onward, fine steed. Let's leave these common folk behind. They are truly testing my patience. Oh god! I don't even have to fight him! Just run him over. Die! I wish it gave me experience. That'd be a really easy way to level up.
Whoa, wait! You don't want to be going anywhere near the Mango Grove. The monsters in there will have your guts for garters. No, if you're headed for Heliodor, you need to go straight there. Don't stop.
Normally I would say nobody tells a luminary what to do, but you're right, I am in quite a hurry. I want these mushrooms. Oh, you can't even pick them up. What the heck? We will forget her immediately. Grill lives on forever, though. LOL, Pradek agreed. Gemma? Jima? Was it? I don't remember. Hello. Goodbye, apparently. I feel like I can jump off this. There's always something secret behind the waterfall. A blueberry! Oh, it's a bat. Ah! I thought it was a giant blueberry. I mean, very linear game. Hiya, cactuars! My loyal steed, nothing can stop me. Oh, Grill, so red, so grilly. Oh ho, hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one.
Well, apparently you don't know royalty when you see it.
It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church.
This game's almost like a Final Fantasy type RPG, except instead of random encounters, you can literally, like, see every enemy that's on the map and avoid them if you want to.
Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness.
I mean, campsites kind of all look the same,
It's
right?
like my old
it's
dad always
a
said.
campsite.
Keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I do have one query for you. What comes next? Sure, let's test this camping thing he's talking about. I think we may have Stockholm Syndrome when it comes to grills. Oh, you can save here too, nice. Strange voice echoes from afar. All wayward sheep shall find a welcome here. How may I help you? Confess to me all that you have done, child, that I might record it in an adventure log. He just keeps a log of everybody's confessions? That's kind of creepy, isn't it? This is just writing down every single one in like a big journal. You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to leave? What comes next? Why is this random dude camping with me? Welcome to my roving emporium. How can I serve you? What would you like to buy? That's like really weird for someone to just like piggyback on somebody else's campsite. Like, oh, I hope you don't mind me. I just noticed you set up that really nice cozy fire there and did all the work to set up a tent. Figured I'd just kind of, you know, join in. Whisks the user away to the last place they prayed or the last important location they visited. That sounds kind of useful. Chimera wing, huh? Is there anything else I can help you with? Not really? Come again anytime, okay? Rest. Until dawn. Bubby settles down to rest until sunrise. Cool. I mean, I'm royalty. I really should have a bed. Like, this guy should have offered to let me have his house and he camps outside, but I'll let it slide this time. Wait, that's the way I came from. Go this way. Ah, cactus! Ah, unicorn bunnies. What the heck? Unicorn bunnies. Ah, I keep missing them. Oh well. Whatever. You've survived this day. Giant frogs. I didn't know they could attack me while I'm on a horse. Nobody else could. I know. He must be weak to fire because he's a water animal. Isn't that how that works? Probably the exact opposite way around, actually. I'm taking a licking, but I'll keep on ticking. Get it? Toady is defeated. I only got 8 experience points. That's not even worth the time that it takes to fight him. Get out of my way, Toady. I hate you. I wish you were never artificially created in a lab. The hammer hood appears. Because he wears a hood of fur and has a hammer, I get it. Goodness. It's literally just a back and forth. Just seeing who has the endurance to last longer than the other one. Or do they have to make most of these monsters cute? Just to make you feel like trash for killing them? Like, I haven't really seen any, like, secret items anywhere. I feel like maybe there's something up there, but there's nowhere to get up. No way to get up there. Hiya! I completely missed. Yes, horse. Nay, nay to your heart's content. Look at this dude. He's like a platypus with a tail. Whoops. A platypunk! Wow, he is weak to it. Run away! The art direction in this game is so silly. Bubby acquires 10 gold coins. I literally ripped gold coins from his gullet after I killed him. I tore apart his corpse and hunted for gold coins. Hey. Ooh, nice. I literally just bought one of those for 25 gold. I could have just got it for free. Dang it. That guy saw me coming. Wait, how do I open my map? Heliodor, it's behind me. I almost completely passed it. Whoops, forgot the big fat bad guys stop you when you're on a horse. Wow, brutal. Yeah, you like, didn't you know that's how you get experience and gold from enemies after you kill them? You actually have to rip their bodies apart, dig into their innards, and find all the items. I actually would find it incredibly hilarious if someone actually made that detail in a game. Every time you finish a fight and you win, like your character just starts digging around. Like it's a mini game, you have to like start digging between all of the innards and all of the bones and everything. Like a timed mini game, you have 5 seconds to find gold or other items after the fight. I think I've taken this idea way too far. Hello, my kind sir. You recognize royalty when you see it, right? And I can just go right in? Thank you, thank you. Wow, they literally made no attempt to stop me whatsoever. Oh, it's so beautiful. Heliodor. We've made it. Welcome to Heliodor, greatest city in all Airdria. Please make yourself at home. Oh, and if you're wondering about the white speech bubble above my friend's head, well, that just means he's got nothing else to say right now. People get like that sometimes, you know? People do be like that sometimes. What friend is he talking about? I don't think he actually really has a friend, guys. I haven't seen you around here before. You're here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You better head to the castle. Go straight up this road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. The king needs his sleep, you know. You're best off heading there bright and early if you want an audience. He knows my uncle? Excuse me. Thank you, kind lady. Is this a bank? Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. You can trust us to keep your hard-earned money safe. That's an old bank joke, because we keep it in the safe. Deposits and withdrawals are accepted in multiples of 1,000 gold coins. And of course, our services are entirely complimentary. That means you don't have to pay for them, idiot. So, how can I help you today, Bubby? I'm very sorry, but you seem to be incredibly poor. You don't currently have any gold in your account. How may I be of service today? I hope to serve you soon. That guy was just rude. Welcome to our inn, weary traveler. Would you like to spend the night or just rest for a while? In either case, I can offer you a rate of 3 gold coins. It's actually a bargain. Farewell, intrepid traveler. Come back any time. Will do, lady. Ooh, a quest! Where? Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Where? Someone help me! Amelia's stuck on the roof. You have to help! What do I want kitty litter for? The girl wants you to rescue Amelia from the perilous rooftops above. Reward, kitty litter. I will acquiesce to this person's request. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Please get Amelia down. She's scared of heights. The reward is kitty litter? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, how is that possibly beneficial to me? Where is she? What roof? Did she say which roof this cat's on? This roof? Can I go up there? See ya, I'm not paying for a room, by the way. I'm taking what I want. I see it, I want it, I take it. Ah, roof. Hey lady, have you seen a cat around here? No? Cat, oh cat. Hey, that's a dog. The cat turned into a dog? What is this world coming to? That is not the roof. Where do I go to get to the roof? I need to find a cat. Can I jump across there? Probably not, huh? Whoa, I can. That's pretty impressive. Oh, no cat here. It's a lovely breeze here. It's perfect for drying clothes. Hey, make sure you make a laundry list. There was the cat? Where? Oh, you can pet it. Where was the cat? Where was the cat? Turn around. To the left. Is on this roof? Oh my gosh, I'm so lost. The cat! Meow! How do I get up there? Thank you, chat. I'm blind. Good eye, Snow. Aye, she have a good eye. No cat in here. I like how it just casually looks in it and then closes it back up again. I'm having fun! Me too. I can spin around like a moron all day too. Hey, yeah. Get a life, kid. Cat. Boot it off. Punt it. Meow. Cat's paw seems to be stuck in a hole on the roof. Do you want to help it? Not really. Meow! It's like, you jerk. Alright. Bubby gently removes the cat's paw from the hole. Meow! You helped little girl's cat. Now go get your reward. Okay. Don't mind if I do. You did it! You got Amelia off the roof! Thank you! Oh, thank you! Here, take this! Bubby receives a bag of kitty litter. If you got up on that roof, you can get onto others. You can probably even climb down chimneys. Oh, well. Alright, we're gonna go rob some people. The girl's face lit up as soon as you told her that you managed to rescue Amelia. The two seemed delighted to be reunited. Quest complete! This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Wow. Way to make a mouthful out of a simple sentence. Opening random wardrobes is just part of being the luminary. Yeah, I can look at whatever I want to look at. I don't open anybody's wardrobe without fear of being told not to. That's what I can do as the luminary. Something up here. Ah, okay. All that just to smash someone's property. It's like, ah, this is quite a nice vase. You're not allowed to have nicer things than mine. Smash. Bubby already said he just takes whatever he wants. Yep. I don't sit around and wait for it. Ha. References. So then he says to me, natter. Check it out. This girl's talking like she actually thinks I care what she has to say. That's so weird, because I clearly don't care at all. Those are giant doors. I've got nothing to do. Yeah, it was me in church every single time. I'd like sneak my Game Boy in and then I'd forget to turn the volume down before I turned it on. It'd be like in the middle of like the most stoic, quiet rest in the entire church, and then all of a sudden you hear ding, like the really loud pitch ding that the Game Boy made when he turned it on, and I was like, whoops. How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? I'll confess everything I've done. You get nothing if you wait for it. Such a good kid. Yeah. I can multitask. I can listen to sermons and play Mario at the same time. Ooh, another quest, of course. I came all the way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of two of the greatest heroes in all of history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, if I'm not going to get to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of those two fabulous knights. Tourist wants you to search for a certain book about two local heroes, Hendrik, the general, and Jasper, the tactician. You will get a Drazillion shilling, whatever the hell that is. I acquiesce to your request. Oh, thank you so much. I know there's a book about my two favorite knights just sitting on a bookshelf somewhere. I'm taking a look around the west of the city, so maybe you should head east. If you see any bookshelves with red books in them, take a closer look. Apparently they're the ones worth reading. If you do manage to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik, make sure you come back and tell me about it, won't you? Good luck. Good luck. Bubby accepts the soldier and the strategist, a tale of two heroes. So I'm guessing it's going to be up here somewhere. How's it going, bud? So you're a visitor to Heliodor, are you? Well, don't pay anything funny or I'll sling you in the dungeons, got it? Calm down, dude. You don't have to be so serious. Ah, fellow royalty. I recognize it when I see it. Hello, hello. Yes, you would be sitting next to a fancy fountain, wouldn't you? I'm so happy I can't stop laughing. My wife's the best cook in the whole wide world. Ho, 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 lucky me. I guess if that's what's important to you. You're like the fat guy on Mulan. She looks incredibly bored. Is that big swanky house over there? Well, it belongs to some rich and slightly vulgar stranger. He just turned up one day, bought the land, and had it built, the showy blighter. Oh, cool. Maybe he has the fancy book I need. What did I say? There's a small note on the door. Bubby takes a closer look. One is currently indisposed. Shan't be long. Shan't Shan't be long. I need a red book. I need to steal someone's red book. Hey lady, you got red books in here? Hey, you all's got red books in here? Holy cow, you keep 100 gold coins just laying around under your stairs? These people must be loaded. Clearly you can't go in that room. Clearly you can't go in that room. Red book. Shart, too close to Shart. That's what I was thinking. This book is called The Lurid Allure of the Dingy Dungeons. Bubby takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Far below the basements and storerooms of Heliodor Castle, deep within its very bowels, lie the dungeons that house the most heinous and hardened criminals in the kingdom. Many who have been locked away in these cold, dank cells have not lived to see the outside world again. Those whose crimes are deemed truly unforgivable are thrown into the deepest cells of all, from which it is said to be all but impossible to escape. A death sentence in all but name. Take care to stay on the right side of the law, dear reader, lest you too be locked up and the key thrown away forever. Teaching justice and morals. Shart. Ooh, maybe that's why he's disposed. Ew. Wait, he said the east side, so it wouldn't be in one of these buildings, right? We'll look anyway. Oh, no we won't. Just kidding. Hello. Woof woof, I love doggies. Apparently the children in this town are just brilliant. Just the top of their kind. The top minds of their new generation. Don't mind me while I just steal your wardrobe. No books, huh? Y'all suck. Read a little. Read something every once in a while. Won't kill you. What she has to say, I guess I better see. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, I can tell. So busy. Not busy reading. Get busy living or get busy dying. I'm looking for your book. Don't worry. I'll find it. It wouldn't be in the church, I would assume. Rude. I mean, shoe fits. So where are you from then? What's that? Cobblestone, you say. Where's that then? Down south? Never heard of it. Sounds, she seems like that's how she would talk. Don't mind me just looking for books to steal. Book? No book. Oh, wait. Found a bandana. I was gonna buy that. Good thing I saved my money. Oh, no books. There's so many buildings. Book. This is a fine inn. Maybe the finest in Heliodor. I mean, who knows? Good convo, dude. Thanks. There's a book called A Spotter's Guide to Monsters. Bubby takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Intrepid adventurer, if this book should impress upon you one thing before you set out on your quest to see the world, let it be this. The monsters that roam the land at night are far more fearsome than those that appear during the day. Heed these words well, and go abroad in the evening only if you are prepared to meet the dangers that await you. Ta-ta! That book has a very interesting accent. Cannonball! Give me your books! Give me your books! Take the books out of your shelves! Books out of your shelves! Dang! There's a book called A Blacksmith Abroad by Hall Bellows. Bubby takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. My name is Hall, but most know me as a wandering blacksmith. Throughout my travels, I've heard many a rumor of a particularly wondrous little forge. It is said that one can throw any number of odds and ends into it, and doing so produce countless fabulous creations. But surely these stories are too fanciful to take at face value. Should there be some truth to them, a wise adventurer would do well to hold on to whatever oddments they find on their travels. Who knows what they might be turned into. Sounds like a very boring name. Give me your books, give me your books. I'm the book raider. Once a week, you're supposed to give me all your books. That's the rule. It's the law of the land. If you don't like it, then you live somewhere else. Lady, I know you're hiding a book in here. Why did I just take fishnet stockings?
Heliodor is a fine place to live. It's safe, it's clean, and everyone's happy. We owe it all to the king. 3 cheers for King Carnelian.
Hip, 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 hooray. Hey, want to know something interesting about that house? You can climb up on the roof in the back garden, and then there's a rope you can cross. Cool. I bet you didn't know about the rope on the roof, did you? You can use it to get up to the swanky part of town. Swanky, you say? Sounds like it's just the right place for me. I ooze with swank. A treasure chest. I don't think we're ever gonna find this book. There's way too many buildings to look through. Oh, don't do it! No, crap. I meant to push the jump button and I forgot to. Gotta see what's in the treasure chest. Can't see a treasure chest and not go get it. Luminary should be in the swanky part of town. Exactly. It's like he belongs there. He was born for it. Maybe he was born for it. Or maybe it's just Maybelline. Who knows? How are we to tell? Can I make that? I think I can make that. Cannonball! I cannot make that. How the heck? There's gotta be a secret to that, but I'm not worried about it right now. I lost track of what buildings we've looked for books. This is a lost cause. We're never finding this damn book. Wait, one last building. Book? Book. Oh! There's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. Bubby takes it from the shelf. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, this great kingdom shall not fall, or 2 heroic figures will stand on the path of any attacker. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times has he ridden his colossal black steed Obsidian fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy in the wind like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these 2 great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. And then he put the book back. What? Heliodor is a huge place. There are all sorts of surprises awaiting the doughty explorer willing to visit its more out-of-the-way locales. Take the time to check out every nook and cranny you came across. You'll thank me for it later. No, I won't. I have a very strong feeling I actually will not. Smashy. Smashy. See what a waste of... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say what a waste of time, but 30 gold's 30 gold. Things I would have done to get 30 gold, and I just find it laying around. He's like, let's go, mommy! She's like, you've literally been spinning for 3 hours. There was a raised part to the left on the roof. Oh, the roof that I climbed. It looks like a baby, baby Goku. Yeah, we know all about that kid and the cat. Let's go give this dude his book. Oh, hello there. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you found that book. Go on, tell me what it said. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military technician? I'd heard as much. And between the 2 of them, they've made Heliodor a nigh-on undefeatable military force. Well, I never fancied that. I'm so glad you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes. I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. You told the tourist in Heliodor all about Hendrik and Jasper. Leaf through any red books you find to learn all kinds of intriguing tidbits. Success! I feel like I could have just made up anything about them and she would have just took it at face value. Like, oh, it turns out Jasper's a dumbass. Yeah, real stupid. Never read a single word in his life because he doesn't know how. Hendrik? Even dumber. Right before I gave up.
Not so fast.
Do you know who you speak to?
State your business.
I seek the Holy Grail. Bubby explains that he's the luminary and that he's come to speak to the king.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
I heard he irons his underwear while he's wearing them.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
It's not nonsense, I am, and I say who I am.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you
Sure,
say?
what could it hurt? It's not like it could possibly be an explosive device or anything.
Ah. Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Oh, not at all. Make the luminary wait, see what happens. You're the first on my list. You will die.
Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
They're disrespecting the luminary? They sure are. Better wipe those smirks off their face, too. I mean, probably should disrespect him by running through his castle, so let's just walk. Hello, hello, oh, hey, hello, yes, yes, we're all very important people in this room, aren't we? Yes, yes. Good day, good day. So fancy, exactly. You gotta talk like them, you gotta act like them. Ah, yes, I see you wear the green tunic. Yes, I had one similar to that myself, but now I wear the royal purple. His Majesty's waiting for you to get to the throne room, head up these stairs, and go straight on. I mean, we don't want to keep him waiting. He's like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. I'm the luminary. Yeah, I can jump. I can run. I can bust through this door. My whole house could fit in that room. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's got some sweet armor on. It's like, no, no, don't bow, don't bow. Look at that guy on the left, he looks awesome.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
I feel like he says friend sarcastically.
The Jewel of Dundrasil.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I have
You
it.
are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor.
Don't say.
How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor.
Yeah. Straighten myself up. No, 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 no. Truly, the honor is all mine. But no, honestly, the honor should be all yours. I'm a very important person.
The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true
His hair is
nature.
very spiky. He seems evil. Well, Snowball. See, the person who draws the characters of this game is also the person who draws Dragon Ball Z characters. And if you are familiar with Dragon Ball Z, everybody's hair is spiky.
I take it that you also bear the mark?
I'm pretty sure this guy is the only main character in the game that does not have spiky hair. Because he's the luminary, he doesn't need spiky hair. Where's the old-fashioned bowl cut?
Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he.
I'm sorry, did you just assume the gender of the luminary?
Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The Luminary walks among us once more.
Yes, yes. Oh, please, please, don't make a big deal of it.
Tell me, O Luminary,
The design on his outfit kind of bothers me. It's very off-center.
where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to
It's
pay
feeding
tribute
more into
to
your
those who
ego.
took you in and raised you.
Bubby tells King Carnelian that he was raised in the village of Cobblestone.
I see.
Well, it's getting burned.
Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
Even his eyebrows are spiky.
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
No, he's right.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
You. Come, follow my ponytail. So dramatic.
Accursed luminary. I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed.
Look at this guy.
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but
Whoops.
misery to our realm.
Did I say I was the luminary? I meant I was the extremely not luminary. That's it. That's it.
And why is this?
You just heard the last
reason
part.
is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the Luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
I guess that is sensible thinking that, like, for there to be a prime good, there has to be a prime evil. So if a prime good exists, it will bring about a
Did
prime
you
evil.
really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch.
Well, that's just not nice. Does there? Yeah, I would think so. Like, otherwise, what's the point of having someone who's wholly good? Like, he has to be weighed against something else to be wholly good, right? Like, if there was no evil in the world, nobody would be seen as good because everybody would just be the same. Good would just be the normal. Ah, yes, the dungeon. Cozy, quaint little place.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth.
You could have just said within 3 days. Like, why you gotta make it more complicated than it has to be?
By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation.
By the time the clock rounds 6 times, from 12 to 12 again, and then back around to 12, and then passing 12 one more time, and then once more to 12 again, and then one final 6th time, circling to 12. That's when Jasper will return from his
If I were
investigation.
you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Oh my god, it's him. I got an award for getting arrested. Awarded for fulfilling your duty and traveling to Heliodor Castle, only to be damned as the Darkspawn and thrown into the dungeons by King Carnelian. That achievement is very specific. Hey, cut it out. Get a grip. Making a racket isn't going to help you any. Are these pots talking to me? Jeez, keep it down, will ya? There goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here?
Oops. Didn't mean to skip that.
Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious?
Nope, just joking.
You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
Ooh, nice boots.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
Yeah, why is he getting treated so fancy? He's not the Luminary. Speak to me with fancy words like that next time you bring me my gruel. Oh god, he just punched him right in the part where the armor doesn't cover it. This is before they made cups. This was the moment that they invented cups. They saw the error of their ways and the oversight of their armor. Apparently the armor has a flaw. He found the chink in the armor.
The Luminary? You're serious?
Can't you tell by my stare?
So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here.
I like this guy. He's got gumption. Gotta hit the chink. I gotta hit the chink in the armor. Hey, what the hell? Hello, why'd you go back in your cell? Ah, he's gonna pull down the poster. Metaphorically.
Wait here.
Oh, he's gonna kill somebody. Alright, I gotta go to bed. Good night, Bubby. Good night, Snow. Night, Prydeck. Thanks for joining. I'm about to get off here anyway. I was gonna end it at 2 hours, and we're 2 minutes away from that. But thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was a fun stream. I had fun. The games are fun. We're gonna be going back to
up anytime soon.
getting over it for sure. This game we might come back to, but it's a super long game, so I don't know if I'll keep going or just do it occasionally when I have nothing else to play.
Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this.
Buppy takes the sword, by the way.
Oh,
11 out of 10, great stream. Bye.
Bye. I guess it's your stuff, right?
Bubby receives his lost belongings as well.
Me? I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable.
Okay.
We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
Okay. Wow, that is a big bag. Where do I put all that stuff? Apparently, shoved it someplace. Alright guys, I think that is about time to end the stream for tonight. Fun game. I mean, not necessarily the type of game I would normally play. And there is a pretty cool story to it so far, so I would be interested to see how the story plays out. But I also know that this game is like a 60-hour-long game, and I just don't know if I would really have the patience to play a 60-hour-long game in 2-hour segments over time. But maybe we'll come back to it sometime. But for now, thanks for joining the stream, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Bye guys, bye, have a good night, bye bye, see you next time, bye!